A plan to force the Ruby Princess out of Australian waters this weekend is tonight being slammed for the risk it poses to the lives of those still on board.
The concern, more than 100 crew members with coronavirus would be left without any specialist medical help if the ship was to set sail.
It was almost a throwaway line from the police commissioner at the morning virus briefing.
Looking for a hopeful departure date of this Sunday, and we will be working towards that.
A plan for the Ruby Princess to leave Australia in 4 days, even though of the roughly 1,000 crew on board, 140 have the virus. The Labor opposition soon had this pointed message for the Premier.
If you are going to send that ship offshore, if you are going to send that ship on its way on Sunday, you better be damn sure that every single person is able to travel. Because if one person dies on that vessel, then that is on your conscience.
The crew have been the faceless and unheard victims of the Ruby disaster.
Yesterday, I spoke to a woman on board who celebrated her 30th birthday inside her cabin. She is so fearful for her future.
All those on board are represented by the International Transport Workers Federation. Spokesman Dean Summers says if the Ruby is ordered out to sea, it could be a death sentence for some crew members.
Lives at risk, they start stacking up the bodies in the freezers. They can't get medical evacuation that far at sea.
The police commissioner is happy for those healthy crew members who want to leave the boat and fly home to do so.
In conversations I've had with the crew, that they are scared, they are anxious, and they are not being communicated with at all in regard to the decisions that appear to be made on their behalf.
And amid all this debate, the shocking death toll from the ship has risen to 19, with a woman in her 60s dying in Canberra Hospital.
This is an absolutely heartbreaking situation for this person's family and friends.
In figures collated by 9 News, 845 Australian COVID-19 cases have been linked to the ship. The New South Wales Premier has announced a special commission of inquiry into the Ruby Princess debacle, headed by leading barrister Brett Walker SC. It will run alongside the criminal investigation by police. But some passengers are asking, how do you hold an inquiry if the ship and the crew have left Australian waters?
Any investigation, I logically would think, would require witnesses, and if the witnesses are shipped out before being interviewed, it sort of seems like half a job, doesn't it?
In a statement, Princess Cruises said it welcomed the inquiry, saying it would be an opportunity for all to learn from this tragic event. Meanwhile, an optimistic company president says she is looking forward to getting passengers back on the ship.
We remain optimistic that Emerald and Ruby Princess will still be able to